Hi, I'm Gloria Keith with Action Speaks, and I'm here today to share some information about a new book that I have coming out called Every Child Born Gifted. And hopefully, I can help in some way of shining light on your home education of your children. Some of you seem to be uh, very nervous about teaching your child at home, uh, thinking in some way or another that your children were in situations with experts, with those who are more capable than you are as a parent to teach your children. In my description, I try to simplify educating your children at home. But I guess the most simple way that could be explained is through your own Bible. And most of you know the verse, and that is train up a child in a way he should go. And that's he or she, of course. And when the child is older, the child won't depart from not you. So don't think your children will always be with you, because they won't. But the child will not depart from the training that you've given them, or that they've received while in your guardianship, while they are independent, or they are dependents upon you. I saw our children as the greatest joy of my life during the time that they were dependents upon us. Sure, there were hard times, and no, we were not rich parents, and one of us was always there, but sometimes it was only one. At any rate, what we were to provide, hopefully we provided that. And from what I see from our 3 gifted and talented children, geniuses, of course, and I mean that profoundly, because the schools did not want to believe that our 3 children were gifted. The school, as you know, is set up on looking at maybe one child in a family, one in every 100 families of Black people, Black Americans rather. Of course, Blacks that come from somewhere else, of course, they consider them more gifted. And then other people of color, like the Chinese and so forth and so on. And that's fine. They can see them reading and comprehending their readings at maybe 3 years old. They can see them saying their very first words at 4 months old. They can see Asian children from anywhere else, or Russians or white from anywhere. They can see them as being gifted. And if a one female or a one male came and said, I have 10 children and all of them are geniuses. All of them have IQs of genius levels. All of them not only can, but they are acting within the rims or the rims of their giftedness. I think if we had allowed them to just see one child, and that child being 4 years old, 11 months, and reading 12th grade, 9th month, then comprehending their reading on college level at the age of 4 years old. I think if the color of our skin was different, or there was no color, they would have accepted the one. But oh no, not 3. We can't allow you to write a book about your children. We can't allow you to utilize your program or to present to the school board your documented program that works to help each and every child develop to their highest potential and self-worth, if that's what they want. We would allow that if you were somebody else besides a Black American woman and a Black American man. Not looking at the possibilities of, oh, you also had an IQ 161. Oh, and your husband had an IQ of 172. Never question about that. Never believe that the 3 children were geniuses. And so, of course, we had to, and we didn't mind, getting them professionally identified as gifted children. Every one of them. And every one of them, as we said, to the teachers, to the nervous principal that came out to the house and said, oh, we don't have a program for her. You would have to maybe find a school, another school for her, because we don't know what her IQ is. She's passed through all of the Stanford Binet tests that we gave to her without your permission. It was fun raising our children and teaching them. And we want you, each one of you parents, to see yourselves as the first teachers of your children. And when you do that, all you have to do is give them space. And God has already given them the productivity, the things that they need in order to produce or develop their giftedness, their strengthened gifts, and to turn them into marketable skills if you have them in the right kind of environment. Most of the time, of course, not all of the time they will be, but they will never, as the scripture tells us, they will never forget what they've learned in the development stages. And true, every child is born gifted. You can take that from me. And then look at yourself. Just turn a mirror on and say to yourself, I am born gifted. And start thinking of your own strengths. Think of your children's strengths and encourage their strengths. And be there for them when they have weak moments. We can't always be. I wasn't always be. Arthur wasn't always there. But God is always there. God is the giver of gifts, of giftedness. And He can help your child develop their strengths and gifts into marketable talents and skills in order to live in this capitalist society. Thank you for listening. I'm Gloria Keith with Action Speaks. And excuse my hair, but I will be there, be here again for you. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to write to Action Speaks 1980 at gmail.com or Gloria _Jean line in the center Keith at Comcast.net. Every child, including you, Mom, including your dad, every child is born gifted. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.